makes sense right
What's
now.
happening?
What it feel.
Later on when you see how I make you feel. Regular ain't in my vocabulary when it comes to love making it.
Baby, it's
missionary.
Position, girl, pick one. Better yet, 12.
The money that we join all of them. So, girl, get comfortable. Let's do something we never done before. Baby, not the usual. Tonight we getting unpredictable. So try to roll with me, baby.
Baby,
I'ma make you feel like you never felt.
Hold on, that's R. Kelly?
No.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, you can't do that.
you know R. Kelly's
You
music.
didn't do that. You can't come in here and sing R. Kelly.
Hold on. Was it the vocals?
Fire! It was a vocal.
On fire.
Man. You already know what it is. Kitchen talk. Hey. That was Jamie Foxx.
Kitchen on fire.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Can we get that off?
Damn,
We in the
Georgie set
kitchen.
the alarms though, Georgie.
We in the kitchen. That's not gonna work. Your arms too little.
It's right there.
It's the vents. Open up the window.
Open the.
Oh, press that button.
Right there.
Inside the thing.
The alarm is right there, bro.
You know he too short.
You, gym teacher. No, not that. Not that. The alarm is right there.
Y'all don't
Right
know
there.
what a smoke alarm look?
They don't got smoke alarms.
Niggas got white refrigerators and smoke alarm and no smoke alarms in their crib.
The red button. Press it.
Wait, but did Petey really think he was gonna reach that?
About
Petey, you know you was
Turn
not
that-
gonna reach that.
Yeah.
Petey like he was over there.
He's about to be tippy toeing in here.
Petey like that City House song 5-5 and Brown Eye. You can't reach that boy.
Brown eyes.
Turn that air off right there.
Oh, you might want
What's she over there? Is she over there frying?
What's she doing? Shout out. Well, since we're on that subject, Mom was introduced a shout out.
Shout out to Spoil Me Farm. She in the kitchen whipping up kitchen talk. Episode
Right.
19.
19.
Oh man, we on episode 19.
That's why. That's why it's alarms going off, arguments happening.
Yeah, arguments happening.
It's a lot going on.
You know, you had your favorite tomboy, Ricky Hustle Hard, aka Fat Ricky from Fulton Street.
Facts.
Marcus Garvey.
Young astronaut.
My man, Petey, aka McNougaty, running things. Your arm's too short for that, Petey. He was over there fanning. Damn, we came in with a bang though. Yeah. Episode 19. What's going on?
Episode 19. Chilling.
A lot happening in the world.
It's a full moon.
Full moons. Yesterday was
Yesterday was a full
Halloween.
moon.
What you did?
I ain't do nothing. I just handle business. That's it.
What?
I said I didn't do anything. I just handle business.
You handled business
yeah.
on Halloween?
Yeah.
You didn't celebrate it? Like you didn't get your outfit?
Not this year.
Why not?
I've been tired.
Right.
Like, just working. I'm tired. I don't got time.
We upped it.
You always,
Yeah, I
we
see.
We ain't go all the way up. We
Who
went up.
who was it? Cause y'all ain't tagged nobody.
Yeah, we ain't tagged nobody.
Why y'all ain't tagging no? I was trying to figure
Just in
out
case.
who was who.
Some faces don't need to be seen.
Was that you in the shoes?
Does that mean the shoes? Of course.
Yeah, I should have known.
Of course.
I already know who Rick was. I'm like, who the other two?
Yeah, everybody. That's what I'm saying. I can't even do nothing.
on top of the
mask on
the
and
roof.
still. That's Rick right there.
Yeah,
No, it's me, man.
you got a body shape. They know you by your body
I
shape.
got a body of African God.
Now, chill out, nigga.
Rick
I
and
got
God.
that, nigga.
I like that. I like that.
That's my line, though.
Nah, nigga.
That's my line, though. You like that's really my line.
God wasn't shaped like you. He was a king. He was all the food and the oil. They was all the wine. So you know he's a big. He had to be a big nigga.
God was a big nigga.
African God, yes.
Right, but
He
what I'm
was eating
saying.
good. He was eating
Okay.
good. All the wine and all the fruits and the lambs and they were just feeding him. He got everything at his disposal. He couldn't have been a slim nigga. He wasn't exercising.
He was being
He ain't even
he was
walk.
being fruitful and multiplying.
He got carried around on thrones. See how Xerxes pulled up on a. He wasn't walking. Xerxes. He had to be a chubby nigga. There wasn't no exercise going on.
So
He didn't
God,
do nothing.
so you telling me
African
God,
yeah.
God was a chubby nigga?
He had to be. He wasn't
You
doing
know
nothing.
this is blasphemy, bro.
No one. I'm just saying.
You know the people gonna be on us.
He said he's the image of me, man.
Being
I'm
fruitful and
dreads.
multiplying.
We are created in God's image.
Exactly.
Right.
So look.
So we all gods then.
Right.
We God-like, right?
Right.
At least. At the very least.
And there's more chubby people than slim people, right?
No.
No.
Yes, it is. More overweighted people.
Here in the United States.
Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah.
Yeah, but not
That's
around
different.
the world.
We talking about United States.
We talking around the world. Is God around the world or is just God here from the United States?
Nah, he started with us.
He started with.
Started with my ancestors.
Dude, it's crazy, man. You voting, man?
Yeah.
What you voting for?
I'm just go check both boxes when I get in there. You can do that? No. You can't do that?
It's a box that says none of these niggas. You can check
I'm
it.
just gonna scratch it on top. A little number 2 pencil. Fuck these niggas.
I don't. This is a crazy place that we're in right now because it's like I really don't fuck with both of them.
Yeah, but somebody.
Biden is a typical politician to me. Smile in your face. Whatever room he in, he adapts to the room. I seen him basically become Puerto Rican. Did you see that footage when he was singing the Puerto Rican song? I said, "What?
Anything for a vote?"
Yeah, like that was funny to me. But he's a typical politician.
Walked up to the mic and Sábado Telemundo.
Sábado Elegante.
Yeah, this guy crazy.
I used to actually watch Telemundo. I didn't know what they were saying. It just seemed very interesting.
Yeah, he was watching it that day.
Facts. You know, they're anticipating a lot though with this this election.
He's saying you might not. They said basically trying to say you got to pick the lesser evil.
What's the lesser evil?
I don't know, man. This shit is looking shaky,
That's
man.
the thing. What's the lesser evil? And we just talking. My son, I don't want you running down on us. We just having a conversation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We don't want you
politics thing alone.
running down on us. Lil Wayne was
He ran. Oh yeah, he ran down. Yeah.
Wayne, yeah.
Wayne had his fat brother sweater on.
Yeah.
His fat brother.
I love Wayne, man. I love Wayne, man. Damn, I love Wayne.
Shout out to Wayne. Wayne, but
I don't know.
he picked us.
Yeah, but I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't with the Trump move though, because for me, like Wayne don't even get into politics. He don't even fuck with that. So you should have just stayed all the way out of it. You understand?
Yeah, I stay out of things that
If you don't fuck with it,
politics.
listen. If you don't fuck with it, don't fuck with it never.
Right.
Like if that's not your thing, don't pick it up at some point. Like just leave it alone, you know. But that's just my opinion. I don't get super political.
I mean, some people, you know, it seems like politics is becoming very popular now. So some people might want to educate themselves
That's
on
not
it
a bad
or get
thing.
involved. It's not a bad thing. But if you're not well educated in it, I think you should wait until you are more knowledgeable in what's happening.
Especially when you got a platform and you know you're a big celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be careful, man.
especially the influence he has.
There you go.
When you have a certain amount of influence, that's when you gotta be careful. Like I learned, like I was thinking, like, all right, I ain't voting for nothing. I just vote every 4 years for a president. I thought that was doing something, but I learned from a couple episodes back that you gotta start from the bottom, borough presidents all the way up to the president of the United States, Congress. You gotta vote for all of that because those are most likely the people who have the most effect on my neighborhood.
Right. The local politicians, local shit that's going on.
And I don't even, and when I do think about that, now that I live in Jersey, I still pay attention to the Brooklyn and my old area because I didn't make it out, but I feel like I'm in a better situation than people that's in my old neighborhood. So I try to like focus on what they going through and they politicians and try to make a pick.
You can run for something though.
Nah.
Fat Ricky from Fulton Street.
I mean, it starts somewhere, right? If you could help in any way. I think this is the first election where people, well, I mean, you know, we had Obama and stuff like that, but I feel like this is the first election where people are like seriously divided. Like they're really ready to fight for their side.
That's a fact.
You seen the footage with the
Oh, you a Trump supporter? I'm ready to fight.
Nah.
Oh, you not a Trump supporter? I'm ready to fight. Like I've never seen anything like that where people are really they getting blocked. They getting.
Did you see the footage with it was like it was all white people and they went at it. It was Trump supporters and it was Biden supporters and they was all white. And on the Biden side, you had like I guess he was autistic or whatever.
Oh, I seen that. He dark, yeah.
Nigga grabbed him up, put him in a fiend.
He's artistic. He wasn't autistic when he ran up.
But he called him retarded.
Oh yeah, that was wrong. You can't use that word.
Yeah, but the mother was like, "Don't you call my baby retarded."
That
was crazy though. It was crazy.
It's a crazy world we live in now. Anyway, everything is just an uproar. If you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean,
whoever.
Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something. Hold on. I thought Trump had it. Now I'm starting to think I don't know. What you think?
I think he got it.
You ain't been paying attention.
No, I'm gonna tell you why
I don't know.
I don't be paying attention to. I don't be watching the news, but my news and I get my information from Instagram. And you know how they put not Instagram. They put like different points side by side. You ever saw that clip where they say something Trump said, they say something Biden said? Trump is smart, man. His incentives, not intelligent, but his incentives.
I feel like you going Trump though.
No, I'm not.
I feel like you going Trump, nigga.
Bro, he's talking about $1 trillion platinum plan for black people. He's waving things. You remember? Yeah. Let's go back to the 300, right? The movie.
Right.
What was Xerxes offering people? He was offering what they never had. Xerxes.
For everybody that ever seen 300, it was the God King Xerxes.
How was he getting them? How was he getting them?
He was offering them their own land,
everything
kingdom,
they needed.
Everything, yeah.
The little humpback nigga. He made him betray his own people. He gave him women. He probably never got no pussy before.
Right.
Gave him women. Oh, you always want to be in the army? They won't let you be in the army? I'll give you your own army.
Right.
And then what he did, he churned, knowing it was wrong, he churned on him. So I feel like Trump is doing that. He's dangling things that he know that's enticing to African Americans and other people and Caucasian. He's waving the certain things in front of them to go in his favor.
So black people can be bought, basically.
He's a businessman.
Exactly.
He's a businessman.
So this platinum plan, this
what is the fucking platinum plan though? What is it?
It's something about giving African American money to start businesses.
Yeah, it wasn't it.
African American people to start businesses and all them stimulus checks and all. He seen another check come out. He ain't nothing coming out unless he win again. You know what he's doing. And so, then I hope we don't fall for the bait.
For the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah, banana in the tailpipe. But he not a worker, and that comes from his years of being a businessman.
So black people easily bought.
I don't know easily, but it looks like
it.
But from what the
then he's freeing black people too. He's doing all that.
Let niggas go.
Yeah. So you see all that, and then they playing all these old clips of Biden, who made these rules. That the people he's freeing. Some of the people was in jail, incarcerated over the laws in the bill that Biden wrote. So now you're looking like, damn, Biden, you did all this?
My son, don't come for us.
I'm just calling how I see it. I'm not saying I'm voting for Trump. I'm just saying what Trump is doing. Everything is a strategy.
Listen,
and when you try to ignore it, that's when you go wrong.
But in the polls, like when you watch the news, I don't know, man. Like, cause the polls,
I heard what he said about the news.
Hillary was up, and Biden still won. I mean, and Trump still won. Right now, like they got the nigga Biden up right now.
Yeah, $500 billion. President Trump promised black Americans over 4 years increase access to capital in black communities by almost $500 billion.
Oh.
He's going to create 500,000 new black-owned businesses. Increase capital in black communities by
He went and wrote that shit up right last week.
300 million jobs for black communities. Like, you now you showing all these black people all this who never had nothing.
Yeah.
Never had nothing. We still look about 40 acres in a mule.
That's right. That's right. And what Biden talking about? Biden's talking about cutting 62% if you make 500,000 or more.
We never. And who that helps?
It don't help me.
Niggas ain't making $500 of.
But that'll help me though.
No, I'm saying
city workers.
Biden's counteract is we gonna lower the tax to people who make over 500,000.
Right.
So you a single mother in the hood on welfare, but you got a dream to start your own business. Who you gonna go for?
Something
I'm not making $500,000, and so why would I care what you gonna do about those taxes? I don't care what you gonna do. You can put 0% on $500,000. I'm not making that. So, but he's saying you got a business. You get your paperwork together. I'm gonna give you that grant to go start your business.
Okay, so right now, what you knowing right now, you, Ricky, Fat Ricky from 4th Street. Ricky hustle hard. You in that booth. You only got one vote.
I'm telling you, I'm putting fuck both these niggas. I'm gonna get mine out the mud. I don't worry about it. Keep your money. I can't be broke.
Oh shit. How about you?
I'd rather not talk about my political views.
Now, if Trump come in and say, Fat Ricky, I know you trying to free the guys. Give me a list, and I got you. I'm going with them. Free the guys. I'm going with them. For my song, whatever you want to smoke, I'm writing my list down and putting the guys back on the street. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Trump doing that for me, then he got me.
Oh my
Other than
God.
that, he keep his money.
Free the guys.
I got a list.
So you got one vote. Who you going with? You got one vote, Rick.
No.
You gotta pick one, bro.
I do want to learn
my
more
song.
about politics.
Listen, I'm chopping over my song and see what he got for me. Then I'm gonna go with
Shout out,
my song. Hit me up, bro.
Yo, listen,
coach me through this, bro.
Listen, shout out to my son. You know what? I know my son for years, and I respect him. I respect him for being the person that he is, for taking a stance and being on the front line. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a nigga that criticizes people for doing things that I'm not doing. You understand? Like, you know, niggas will sit back and be like, man, you doing what you out there? You in front, like you fronting. You not doing nothing. Mm-hmm. You throwing rocks. You throwing rocks and living in a glass house. Like, I'm not. Look, shout out to my son. Shout out to everybody that's on the front line, pushing that line. You know, being at those rallies, getting tear gassed and maced and locked up. You understand? So marching, protesting. So shout out to all of them. You know, but Fat Ricky got a point.
He does.
Oh man,
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous, but one thing I respect is that the understanding of politics actually affecting us is starting to get more broad. So everybody's really starting to be a lot more in tune. You understand? And I don't like the choices that we have, but we can't do nothing about the choices that we have right now. So we got to pick a side. I mean, we got to pick a side, and hope for the best, right? Because we all affected. We all got people in jail. We all got people in prison. You know, I'm from a generation. My whole generation got fucked around, right? Kids in the 90s, right? We was kids in the 90s. So my generation is the kids that was 16, 17 years old in the 90s that went to prison on those bills, right? That's 20 years later coming home now, 40 plus years old. You know? Which to me is the greatest crime. That you take the life of a 16-year-old and put him in prison, you give him 25 life.
I understand. I seen this on Instagram, like, they give drug dealers more time than pedophiles.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
Never makes sense to me.
90%, 95% of the time when someone comes to buy narcotics from you, they already been using. Mm-hmm. They ain't say what you got, let me try something out. They already know what they're coming for, they know what they're using. So it's their choice to buy these drugs and abuse drugs. That's their choice. A 7-year-old kid, 10-year-old kid, they didn't choose to get molested. So you stole their innocence from them. Right. And you get less time for me for this supply and a demand of somebody's choice.
Remember that show, Catch a Predator?
Yeah, that was my favorite show, son. But I want to do it over.
We're going to do it over. But listen.
Ain't no go home, let police come. We ain't calling no police.
The time that they was getting was 6 months, a year.
Yeah. You set up, they have a whole dialogue that you run condoms, beer. So you trying to give alcohol to a minor. Mm-hmm. You run condoms, lubrication, all types of weird shit. and you come in here and you're in a tent and like to come have sex with a minor, and they get 6 months, and on some bullshit list that nobody checked those sex offender lists.
People do.
I don't listen.
It's an app though. You can see.
It's an app where you can search the sex offenders in your neighborhood.
Right.
I had that app. I used to have. What's that app?
Watchdog.
No, it's not Watchdog. It's Watchdog. No, it's another app that you can.
I go on Watchdog.
Yeah, you can put it and you can
put your location all over, and they give you color coded.
Yeah.
Like red is this, yellow is this, and then they tell you But I'm saying they get 6 months and they put on a list that people's not really tracking the list. I can look at the list and still probably don't remember your face.
Young man feeding his family or doing whatever he got to do based around his circumstances.
Get more time than this.
Get more time than that.
Nasty dog of a human. So I'm about to do the show over. Any big networks out there want to sponsor our show?
How you do?
We're going to set them up the same way, but ain't no calling police. We're going to tie the nigga up like this, legs spread apart.
Yeah.
And we're going to hire a retired field goal kicker. Kick that nigga in his dick till he pass out. Then send him on his way.
Yo, call you butter because you on a roll.
Yeah.
You on a roll.
I can't stand them niggas.
Yeah.
I hate them
know.
with a passion.
No, but listen, there's a lot. We laughing and joking, but it's real.
It is.
You got a better chance of being a rapist or a pedophile than being a dope dealer, drug dealer, or whatever. Being a young black male coming from our communities or Hispanic or whatever, doing whatever we had to do. We felt that we had to do. You know, and listen, the murder and the shootings and all that based around drugs and stuff like that, it starts in the community based around the environment. We selling drugs, we got to protect it. Falling out with
that
other,
comes hand in hand.
It comes hand in hand. So the violence is stems from the situations. The situation stems from the environment, right? So we selling drugs, we trying to make it out. We trying to be something. Right? But at the end of the day, you got to be able to protect it. You got to be able to stand on who you are. You got to be able to stand on your word. You got to be able to embrace balance because you're going to receive it. So, the 90s, kids on that page, either still in prison right now, right? Because that was the era when you, 3 Strikes, Pataki, Giuliani, the Clintons, right? Super predators, right? You ever seen a nigga go to jail when he was 16, 17 years old and come home when he 44? You see what that look like? That's hell, man.
And some of them crimes is non-violent.
But even the violence, but your violence is based around your understanding. And who you are at 16 is different from who you are at 30. The choices that you make at 16.
What you thought was cool at 16, you don't.
Right. Your mind, you're thinking, it is a scientific fact that your mind, right, at 16 is underdeveloped. Right? It's underdeveloped. You're not making the same rational decisions that you're making when you are 30-year-old. And you're making decisions based on your environment.
On your condition.
But like niggas don't need to go to jail, they need help.
And that's what they saying about these fucking animals. Oh, he's sick in the head. Something mentally wrong with him making him do that to a child. No, nigga, he needs to go take out back and get put down.
Yeah. Basically.
I don't get it.
No,
that's plain and simple. Put him down.
Put him down. Put him down. Like a dog in the street.
Yeah, put him down.
Put him down. One time for the.
You know what you did? Come back in the back. Put him down. And they start putting them niggas down. I bet you niggas be thinking before they touch somebody.
Yeah. Put him down. Put him down. That's exactly what.
It's a different environment.
Yeah, but stealing the innocent. It's women and kids that never got over this. To this day, like, you be in a relationship with a woman, you might meet a woman, and she like, nah, you can't touch me, don't do that, don't say certain things, because that trigger off a memory.
Yep.
That's
you
right.
fuck this person up, and then you go through 6 months in the program?
I've worked with kids, so you could kind of tell who's like been touched or who hasn't been. I mean, we're trained man. We have like I've had trainings and stuff like that over those things, and sometimes like you look like I've had friends, and it's just like you're homosexual, but you've never had a heterosexual experience. It's different. You get what I'm saying? But then you start having conversations and you realize they never had a heterosexual experience because they had their innocence taken from them, and they don't even want to touch the opposite sex. You get what I'm saying?
crazy.
So like it's just different things. With guys, you see they're a little bit different. Like, you know, it's just certain things you see.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is, and it's
That's crazy.
You know, sometimes it be like these molesters or these pedophiles or whatever. It don't even be outside people. Sometimes it be
Family.
Family.
That's a fact.
That's the number one person.
Yeah,
Number one people.
it be that uncle that sit in the corner all the time, or you know what I mean. It be that aunt that nobody really pay attention to, or that cousin like you. And you know, in black families, we're trained to whatever
All kind
stays
of
in this
families,
house.
though.
Yeah, but in black
yeah.
families, we're trained. And even not saying that, like Tyler Perry's even touched on that, like what happens in this family stays in this family, what happens in this household stays in this household. So now you think that I got to keep this to myself, or I don't want to get this person in trouble, or somebody is manipulating. If you tell your mother I'ma do this or whatever, like my mother used to always tell me when I was younger, if anybody try to touch you or anything, if anybody like don't ever be scared to tell me or nothing, because they'll try to tell you like I'll hurt you or I'll hurt your mother if you tell and all this stuff. Don't never feel like you ashamed. And I tell my kids the same thing.
I do all the time. Ain't nobody can do nothing with me.
Nobody.
Baby. Come tell me.
Yo.
Nobody.
Nobody.
I don't care for who. Nobody can do nothing with me.
Don't
Tell
ever
me.
feel
You
like
gotta
don't
be
ever
never
feel like
scared.
you unsafe.
What's up, baby? You all right?
Y'all really be fighting over the hookah.
No,
It's
the
crazy.
hookah's not good for you, man. I just want to throw that out there.
But y'all really be fighting over the hookah.
Public service announcement.
I had a little hookah last weekend.
I know it's not funny, but subject, but there's a couple of teachers I wouldn't have told on. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have told.
Wouldn't have told on.
People always got crushes on their teachers.
A couple of teachers to the yeah.
What was the teacher from Martin? What was her name?
What's her name?
Miss Trinidad.
I would have told her Miss Trinidad.
It's a couple Miss Trinidadads.
Now that's a serious subject, man. Anybody out there dealing with that?
Yeah, don't ever be afraid to tell.
So, but here's the thing, though, right? By being one of them type people, pedophile, rapist, molester, you affect people more negatively than a nigga selling drugs.
Absolutely.
Right?
That fucks with your mental.
You scar people for a lifetime. And that affects like a woman on how she raises her kids.
Exactly.
How she deals with men. How
men deal with women.
Yeah, like
because there's men who've been like, you know, you have two different kinds. You have the people who are like very like distant or like you know what I mean, repel the opposite sex, and then you have those who are overly sexual who you know what I mean,
overly sexual.
Yeah, there are people who've been molested who are overly sexual, promiscuous, like
That's my opinion.
You're right. Porn and shit like that happens.
What?
A lot of porn. A lot of people that end up doing porn.
Oh yeah, because they used to.
They've been touched on.
Yep. So
promiscuous women selling their body.
Free the guys, man. Free the guys.
Niggas trying to feed their family.
Free the guys.
Free the guys, please, man.
Period. Point blank.
It's a money game too. Think about it.
What do you think it is?
Like
always a money
the
game.
Economy. It's a money game. You know what I mean? Y'all can't make more money, and we not getting a profit of it. Nah.
No, you all get a. We not.
No, I'm saying you out here, you selling drugs, you doing all this stuff. I'm not getting a profit. I don't tax that money.
It's no weed bushes growing in the hood.
That's right.
There's no poppy seed bushes growing nowhere in the hood.
That's right.
You telling me you can't? It's getting through.
But think about it though. Even with weed, hemp is like weed is in a lot of the things that they use for money. That they use in.
We're not gonna do weed. I'm talking about the.
But I'm talking about period. All of the things that we profit off of, we get. You know what I mean? We get like we get scrutinized for it, or we get locked up for it, right? We get the most years and all that stuff because. I'm not making a profit off of that. Now weed has become I can't tax it. You're not gonna make more money than me. This is the economy.
If that's the case, you catch a nigga with a couple bricks, you do the math, discrete value is XYZ, give us 500,000.
But look, they're legalizing weed now. Aren't they legalizing weed now?
Take your profit.
And look what's happening with that. Now everybody gonna have their own strands. Now it's just gonna be a whole money game once again because
more power to him.
So
like Jay-Z right now, isn't he making his own strand?
Yeah, I'm trying to get us a strand.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's capitalizing, and we gonna make this we getting a part of it.
It's always
the ghetto boys. My screen gonna be the ghetto boys.
It's always about money, man. Mm-hmm. It's always about money.
Yep.
Right. Even the prison industry is about money.
Welcome to the United States of America.
It's like a privately owned prison.
Yeah, but cheap labor though. right? A lot of people don't realize that some of the shit that we have outside is made in prison.
Yep.
Like, I was in Auburn, New York State. That's the first jail. It's the first prison in New York State. It's the first one ever built, sometime in the 1800s.
Right.
They make license plates there. The license plates, the New York City license plates are made in Auburn. Upholstery, so some of the Corecraft is the company, right? It's probably $1 billion company. Office desks.
They contract to the jails?
Yeah, like they make that in the prisons. You understand? All over the country though. Like, so it's cheap labor. It's just slavery. At the end of the day, it's still the same thing. 13th Amendment. It's a fact. Oh, we kicking knowledge today.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this dude said, like, you think about life as a game of Monopoly, right? When you start the game, they give you a certain amount of money to start the game, right?
That's right.
Black people never got out 40 acres.
Never.
So
hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. Oh, no, you hold on. You hold on. This is Ricky.
Yeah, I forgot the brother that said it. But when you go around the board of Monopoly, you got money to start with. So if you land on somebody's property, you can buy it.
That's right.
And if it's somebody else's property, you can pay your rent and keep it moving.
And you gotta
we never get
out
that
of
money.
jail with paying.
Yeah, but we never get the money to start the game off
Never.
with. If Monopoly was a game of life, we never got the money to start off with. We was destined to lose from the beginning.
It was set up like that from slavery. So like we talked about it before, right? So then after slavery was over, then it was like, hey, you free to do what? No culture, no understanding, no barons, no spirituality, no nothing, right? Free to do what? We don't even know who we are.
So now we got to take what we know and create something.
We don't know nothing.
But
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It.
I'm talking about from the beginning.
I know, but think
Whatever
about whatever we did know, those
We had to
bits
make
and
it work.
pieces that we took from whatever, from slavery,
make it
everything,
work.
from church
We had to-
to the
right.
Bible
We had
to the how we eat, everything. We took all of that and we created something with that. We didn't know who we were.
Those were scraps, though.
Yeah, they were scraps.
Yeah, we made a full course meal over scraps.
Yep.
And then now they mad because we made it work, and then we surpassing them, and they like, hold up, we didn't give these niggas nothing. They coming right up, they on our backs. So now they trying to suppress us again. Another way.
But they never stopped though.
And you got some of the house slaves. You got some of the house slaves who learned a little bit, learned how to read, learned how to do all of that, pass it down a little bit. Some of them would be a little bougie. I know.
Some of them just still
I'm
keep
a
the knowledge.
mixed breed. I'm a mixed breed.
Definitely, you'd have been
Yeah, master.
But the 1% rule is all that matters.
yeah.
What about
Master would have loved you.
that other story I was
Master
talking
would have
about?
loved you.
But you would have been a house slave too, probably. You ain't.
Nah, he's
I'm a hard-headed
If
He probably would have
they thought about
died.
letting him in there,
He would have got killed. And he definitely would have been
I'm
a.
hard-headed.
even
man.
if they made a mistake and let him in, no, yeah, get nigga Jermaine out of here, man.
Yeah.
Who let him in there? He's hard-headed. He's not going. He can't follow.
Everybody would have seen him like, yup, he's a walking
They would've
example. You would have been a walking
They would have
example.
left me out front as the example,
Yeah.
what not to be.
Yeah.
Yes, it is what
No
it is.
food, no nothing, just sitting there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, look, it is what it is, right? But it's always about money, right?
Yeah.
And when them people be talking about when you get your money, how to manage your money, because a lot of people out here, celebrities, that touch a bag that didn't manage their money right.
That's a good thing right there. Hold on. Let me spit that right back at you, man. Celebrities, people that been in music business, film business, reality TV, starting to see shit like what happens after, like niggas when the checks stop coming, what do? Do you get a regular job? Do you go back to the street? That's a scary sight. That's a scary sight because one thing about getting money, you got to get it forever, baby.
Yep.
You have to get it forever. It's no part-time banging in that. It's all day, every day. You understand?
Not everybody is trained or equipped to handle the financial aspect of fame.
No, but they said money is easy to get but harder to keep.
Right. But at the end of the day, is money really to keep? It's a back and forth though. But people don't know it's a flow.
You gotta keep it.
No,
keep it to maintain.
meaning that it's a flow. You know what I'm saying?
But
Even
you
if you
gotta
lose
keep
your
it-
money, you got to be able
Alright,
to gain it back.
So say you got to keep it coming in as
Right.
more than it's going out.
Right. You got to. It's a
gotta be
gamble.
revolving. It gotta be
Yeah.
revolving.
So
But
what
some-
happens when it's not coming in as much as it's going out? do you go? So like, there was this story about Jock being a Uber driver, which I don't think he is. I don't believe.
Nah, they
like
said
Jock,
he was doing it for.
Cancel that ride, oh shit.
They said he was doing it for.
Hold on.
You gonna let that marinate?
No, let that marinate. Bring that back again.
Before I go broke like Jock, cancel that ride, oh shit. Man, you gotta feed the family, man. You can't have no problem.
Oh my God.
Listen, I never not. I don't care.
Nothing wrong with
if you
being a
was.
hard worker.
It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with hustling and doing whatever you got to do to provide for your family.
Absolutely.
The fame, to me, is respect over
You're not
attention. I
asking-
respect the person
you're not
who's still
asking no handouts.
making. Yeah, I'm not
asking no
asking for
handouts.
nothing.
Right.
I ain't kissing nobody's ass for anything. So if I reach fame and we don't even know what their money is looking like, you get what I'm saying, or what their money was looking like. We don't know the people they had around them. We don't like we know a lot of these people who are in this industry, whether the entertainment industry, period. They might not be financially educated, so
Or
they never touched a big bag like that.
And they might not think it's never going to end.
Yeah, and
That's
they don't
what it
think
is.
it's never gonna end. They don't think about the longevity or the long haul or whatever. So you just spending because you want to look like you getting it.
But here's the
not
thing.
realizing
I don't want to say they, right? Because we all
yeah.
have done the same thing. We
Absolutely.
all fuck money up. I fuck a lot of money up.
I fuck
All right, so
Good day.
let's keep it all the way 100. This is Kitchen Talk. We don't be up here.
Yeah, I'm 100. I still
Alright.
got a regular job. Like,
Okay.
I'm proud of my regular job. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I do whatever I do outside of that job, but I still work. I still got a 9 to 5. I got kids. My
That's
benefits is all right.
Right. So
Like,
we all fuck up the bag, right? But the thing is, it was like Rob said. You think that the money gonna come forever. Mm-hmm. You get a good year. In the grand scheme of things, that's just a good year.
yeah.
What happens when the next year or the next year after that is not so good? Then what? So
their receipts.
then when you but when you have a little bit of fame, or you caught some celebrity, going back somewhere else is man, that got to be a hard pill to swallow though.
It's a hard pill to swallow when you're not confident in who you are.
No, you was famous. Now you.
Yeah, because
You working at
you got to be
Target?
You
confident
working at
because at the
Target?
end of the day, you got to deal with people judging you. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's
why
hard
it's a
pill to
hard
follow
pill to
if you're
swallow,
not
yeah.
confident. Like if you
I got a lot of I'm supreme confident, but still, that's still a hard pill to swallow regardless.
That's exactly.
it's like going to McDonald's. Like after
No,
After
I'm talking
people
about-
know who you was,
They know you though.
changed your name, cried when they met you, took pictures of you, autographs, everything. You was in movies, you was on TV, and then what? Now you.
Hello,
now
can I
you,
take your order? Welcome. Like,
that's what happened at what's his name? I don't know his real name. Elvin from Cosby Show.
what
I don't know who that is.
was
You
his
know
character?
what? Elvin. I don't know his real name.
He was the husband of
Yeah,
one
he
of his
was.
daughter's
He was.
husband.
Yeah.
He wasn't good
He
anyway.
worked at Walmart or
Was he
something like
famous
that.
though?
No,
he just
I
had
mean,
one
he was
role
on
though.
Cosby Show.
That's
He just
it.
had- he
But
just had
they
one
talked
role,
about
though.
He wasn't even.
But clearly, he was famous enough for people to be. It was a
He
big
wasn't,
thing.
but he wasn't. He wasn't
but
in
it-
that part. He wasn't on when the shit come on.
But-
They didn't show him.
Shut the fuck up!
They
But
showed
he
him when
still
the
was
shit.
a big part of it. People knew who he was. They knew him.
Did his name roll in the opening
They
credits?
knew him. Hold
my
on.
bad.
Hold on.
No, did his name
Yes.
roll in the
Yes.
opening
Yes,
credits?
it did.
No, his name roll in the opening
What's the
credits.
dance? What season was that? What season was that when they was
Oh, no, I
dancing
remember
in the
him,
back?
man.
Oh, we had different music.
Yeah, and it
Oh,
was
they changed the
dancing.
music.
Yeah.
Man,
And
they
it was like
never
the, it was like the,
So he
the silver
came in.
background.
He came in like the 6th season.
Nah,
Sixth season, that probably the last
but they
season.
knew him. They knew him enough for Tyler Perry to give him a job.
But that's dope.
Tyler Perry gave him a job because they was trying to.
jobs, man. We need one over here, Tyler.
I mean,
dope.
he's a
Need one of
person
these
who
over
looks
here. My
out.
man trying to play a priest. I'm trying to play whatever.
Yeah, I want to play a priest in a horror movie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna start auditioning for
When you
these
do-
Netflix
When you
movies.
do Booth 3, let my man be
Yeah.
a priest. Just let
Yeah,
me get a
but
check.
I mean, what do? I feel like you got to do what you have to do.
Absolutely.
You can't let the fact that you're not where you once was get the best of you, where you're not you too good to get a regular job. Now I'm not saying like Target and stuff. That's a job.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
What if you a person such as myself, who has never had what they would call a regular job?
You're a hustler in spirit, though. Like, you're a hustler by nature.
Definitely.
So I feel like regardless, you never
Not
had...
me. No, I'm just saying,
I know,
a person like me.
A person like
Not
you.
me.
But I feel like a person like you, they would figure out how to
Because there's no going to get a...
Right. But they would figure out... They
It
would
wasn't
figure...
an option before.
They would
Right.
make it
Why would
happen.
it be an option now?
Just like you go from one thing to another. Like, all right, I'm rapping now. All right. Outside of rapping, I want to do something else. How am I going to make that happen? I might not know how to make that happen right now, but I know I want to make more money. So if I want to make more money, how I'm going to figure this out? I start talking to people. I start doing this. I start doing that. I start coming up and brainstorming things. That's the type of mind you have. You have a mind where you're brainstorming. We have a lot of those
Not
who
me.
go figure. We have a lot of those who figure out how to get that bag outside of a regular job. And then you have some people who want security, because that's what a regular job is. It's security. So they might go to a regular job, but it might be an office job. It might not be a job where they're seen and known. I'm sure we have a lot of people, one-hit wonders or whatever, who have gone from either having that fame, that moment of fame, to hustling, or having that moment of fame to having regular
Jimmy
jobs.
Cozier.
He's a writer. He's a writer. He's a
What the fuck are you
songwriter.
talking
And I
about?
wonder what he's doing.
He had one hit
I
wonder
didn't say he had
and
a
he
regular
wrote
job.
mad
I
songs.
didn't say he had a regular job. I said I wonder what he's doing.
No, but the way you said
He's a
that, bro.
songwriter.
I wonder.
Yeah,
That was my song.
Yeah, just because you're not seeing everything don't mean shit
I
not
said I
happening.
wonder.
And that's
I didn't say he was.
but
I
that's the
didn't say
thing
he had a
too.
regular
I'm
job.
glad you brought that
He
up.
just came at
But
Jimmy.
he writes songs. He writes songs.
Okay.
He writes a lot of
That's what
songs.
he
Just
doing.
letting you know. But that's another thing
Is he
too.
getting paid though?
I write a
I
lot of
believe
songs
so.
too. You might bomb my
Shit, you mean what? You ever watch these? You ever watch these shows like Behind the Music, like Montel Jordan? Your man's got hits.
He was not.
Montel Jordan got hits outside of This Is How We Do
Right.
It. But like you said, who knows
Right.
what people were doing?
That's why I couldn't believe that Jock was broke.
But listen,
don't believe
a
that.
lot
I don't
of
believe
people,
that.
just because they don't see it, they expect
I
people
don't
are
believe
broke.
that Jock
Just because
shit.
you go under, just like
Oh, yeah,
he
listen
said,
to
how I
me.
know.
Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
You have some people who they have their moment of fame,
Right.
and then they go and they
the back
retreat. They play the
Right.
back part, and because people don't see them anymore, they assume that they're not doing anything when they're doing a lot. They're either behind certain music, they're
Okay.
doing certain things, and because we don't see it, we automatically judge them.
Perception.
Perception,
That's wrong.
right?
I would love to get a studio
that's
with Jimmy
another.
Cozier. He try to whip up something.
That's
Been in the studio.
sometimes I
I
love
did a
her.
song with Jimmy, man.
I wasn't there. I'm always there.
Yeah, you was there.
I
Wait,
ain't
what song
letting her
that?
go.
I don't know. It's his
She's
song.
all I
It's his song.
got.
Yeah. We did a song with Jimmy. Don't do that.
Look out for that song, Maino Jimmy Cozier. What to say, bro? I don't know.
No, because he wrong, man.
How I'm wrong. I'm not saying.
asked the
I'm not
question.
saying the man is broke. I don't know his finances. I just thought about what she said. One hit wonder. I thought about him because that was my song.
Like,
Listen.
What was that doing? Everybody in the club getting tips.
How about the Jaquan? He had two songs.
What happened
That
then?
Hood Hop.
Hood. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
He's down with
Oh,
Charlie. Yeah.
Everybody want more.
Oh, that's the nigga. His beat. He made Hood. What was it?
Hood Hop.
Hood hop.
First time I was on Smack DVD.
Oh yeah.
First time I ever was on Smack DVD. This was my inception to the world. It's Gates Avenue.
With the stink face.
100 niggas
With the
outside.
stink face.
Black
Flag.
Bang bang anywhere gang. Shout out to Jaquan. Definitely, man.
What is he doing though? He got a regular job or he's still making music?
I don't know, bro.
Well, shout out to him, bro. Keep pushing.
Yeah, definitely. Bro. Shout out to Jaquan. No, because that was a moment for me, man. You could pull that up.
I just took you back.
You took me
I
back.
just took you back.
Yeah.
That song was hot though.
Yeah, it was
He had a
hot.
dance. He had a dance and everything to his shit.
Yeah.
Everybody used to be wilding.
No, his dance was. What was his
I
name?
don't know.
What they call it?
What?
Yeah.
The chicken head, that's what you're right.
But it don't even have to be music. It's whatever. It's actors.
We've seen Keanu Reeves on the train.
But that's by choice though.
It's by choice, but
millionaires ride the train.
Millionaires definitely ride the train. They don't got cars,
I
nothing.
see my man Eddie Kane walking around 40.
No, Eddie Kane is getting high.
Looking really like Eddie Kane.
No, Eddie Kane is getting high.
What's his name?
Eddie Kane looking like Eddie Kane.
I seen him the other day.
What's that spot we go through the drinks? Right there on the corner of 9th Avenue. I think Clue or somebody. What's the spot?
Oh, I forgot the name of it.
And I say, yo, we got Eddie Kane right there.
That was the other day.
He walking around that little white door.
But he been walking around like that for the last 15 years.
I love Eddie Kane.
So that's how he living, or he fucked up?
No, he getting high.
Hard in the house tonight.
He copping by the Port Authority?
No, he getting high.
He copping by the Port Authority?
Basically.
All right.
I seen him in New York City for the last 15 years.
But some people might just want to live like that and got the bag.
I'm not saying he don't have a bag. I'm saying he getting high.
Oh, I'm not gonna argue that.
He definitely getting high.
He's stuck in character.
That booger sugar, he getting high.
He's stuck in that scene when he took his jacket off.
He
Somebody still got the moves.
He's at dang.
He getting high.
Yeah, he's still in that character right there. I see that.
That's my favorite part.
I don't know if he got money or not. I'm saying he getting high.
Who knows? He might still be getting checks from that. He still get played.
Who knows? I'm saying he getting high.
So
it is what it is. He getting high. That's a fact.
But yeah,
but
you right. But
wait.
even if it's by choice, like you said, it's perception. So regardless, people might see somebody on a train and be like, "Oh, that nigga around." Shit, I take
J.
the train.
Cole's on the bus.
I don't see nothing wrong with that though. I don't like what. How does that? That doesn't determine how much money you have.
No. Speaking of celebrities getting high, all the years you hear a story about celebrities getting high. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown. Charlie Sheen, he got caught in a hotel with half a brick with a prostitute. I always want to know. I want to do an interview or reach out to their suppliers.
Shut up. They never gonna do no interviews.
They could put the blurry face though. Cause I want to know how do they life change once you start supplying
a celebrity
that has endless money that you can overcharge because they're paying for the streetness. They probably charge Charlie Sheen $100,000 for the half a brick. That shit only probably costed 23.
Not $100,000.
That shit, I'm lying. That shit probably cost 18,000. Yes. They charge like 100. But listen, Charlie, you know it's low key shit. I'm bringing it right to you. You don't gotta take no risk. Give me 100.
I hate you.
They up. They gotta be up. The person they definitely overcharging them.
Facts.
You paying for the. Come on, they up. I want to meet one of them.
They probably charging the price of what a whole piece.
But listen,
a whole piece is. That's not a buck.
Like, come on, bro. When you Whitney Houston, God bless the dead. You Whitney Houston,
right?
Come on, you got it. You not getting this for street value. Come on, man. Stop it, Whitney.
We can't talk about Whitney.
No, God, no. I wish you to be her demons. I just think about that the other day. I wish Whitney Houston could have beat her demons. Because she was a talented, brilliant woman. But listen, Bobby Brown, all them people back in the day, Eddie Murphy, them niggas coke parties. Who was like, yo, Cole, what's the name? What's the name? How much was you charging them for that delivery service? This dude, Richard Pryor got up today said niggas was trying to extort him when he was buying crack. He said it.
Hey, you know crackheads, they buying anything, they figuring it out how they gonna get the money.
Yo, I got this Grammy, I'm fucked up right now, but I got a Grammy you can hold on to. to my stick, my stag, what's called a SAG check come in. My SAG check come in, hold his Grammy.
Got that Academy Award.
Yeah, hold his Academy Award till that SAG check drop, bro. I got you. The collateral. That's crazy. I want to hear the story behind the supplier of a celebrity. They had to be up. Their life had to change.
So put that out there, though. If you were a supplier of a celebrity.
If you was a supplier of a celebrity back in the day.
Yeah.
I want to hear the story, man. How did your life change with that new income?
Yeah. Like, okay, look. If you was a supplier of a celebrity that maybe not here no more or you not active no more.
Yeah.
Come holler at us, though.
Because the statute of limitations is way over.
Yeah, come holler at us.
Step out, bro. Let me see how that change your life.
For real, like, you not active no more.
Let's talk about
I watched the documentary. They was cooking their own shit. They in the crib dancing. You saw the Bobby Brown story. They two-stepping, singing. That nigga on the stove with his shit. Like, these niggas is wildin'. He over the stove, rocking it. Get the ice, baby. Niggas rocking it up. They getting high. I'm like, who was supplying?
Who bought that brick over there?
Yeah, the nigga, he got Charlie Sheen got caught in a hotel with a half a brick of cocaine.
Who bought that over
and
there?
a prostitute. Who sold him that half a brick? Who, bro?
We want to know.
Because that's not the only half a brick he had.
Exactly. He probably went through 10. That's the last half they caught him with.
You got a
Probably
point.
made $1 each. Nigga up $10 million to get this nigga, son.
Shut the fuck up, Rick.
Oh,
Rick,
man.
that ass serious.
What's Odom? What's his name?
Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom. That nigga was freebasing. Who was supplying him? He from the hood though. He can't walk up. Yo, what up? You got something? You got your pack on you? Like, how's he doing it? Yo, what's up? What you doing here, bro? You start here hustling? Yeah, so I gotta eat. What you got on you though?
They wasn't putting a lot on his.
Like, he from the hood. He probably knew the price.
He know right. He know the yeah.
But at the end of the day, you owe him, bro. You don't want this getting out. He's trying to $500 a ball. Don't want this getting out, bro.
Got a point.
You paying for the streetness. The street, you paying for the keep it on the low.
Street.
Yeah, you paying for that. You're not even paying for the product. You're mostly paying for keep it between me and you.
That's what you paying for.
You gotta pay for that.
Interest. Add tax.
This nigga crazy.
Telling you, bro.
Oh
You
man.
gotta speak to one of them.
Shout out to all the suppliers, man.
Oh.
Shout out to the.
It's
shout
probably
out to
so
the-
crazy. Niggas probably just left the block alone to sit in the crib and wait for that one call
That's
all day.
a fact.
Like this.
Yeah.
Oh, there go Sheen. Get out of here. There go Sheen. Let me get out of here. You know what he want? 100,000 lick. I ain't gotta go do nothing. What the rip? He probably have one phone with one contact. This his number. Put the ring on loud. I'll give sleep. Well, I give where you at? They coming.
There go Sheen.
There go Sheen. Get out of here. For the ringtone was probably like, men. Oh, there you go. Here you go. He had the motherfucking TV show ringtone. Men. There you go. Get out of here.
Rick.
Let me get out of here.
On fire tonight.
Two butter rolls.
Yeah. Rick on
That
fire
was my
tonight.
show too. That was my
Oh
show.
my
Life
God.
had to change. Life
Facts.
had to change. Honestly, I don't got nothing, bro. I don't got nothing for nobody, bro. I'm in the crib.
Nope. Probably
I'm in the
not even
crib.
saying nothing too. How you getting this money? Don't worry about it,
worry
sweetheart.
about it, bro.
Don't worry
Word.
about it. It's that splat.
Word.
It's that splat right there.
Word. He ain't nobody got. I don't got nothing for nobody. Everything going for one person. He going call.
He gon'
Nigga probably
call.
sleeping on movie sets and everything. nigga probably call a little extra job too. The nigga might be right in our face. You might watch that, but he might be the extras in one of the. Yo, give my man a job, man. There might be somebody on set that we just looked over that walked past one of the stores while he doing a scene, and that was Supplier. He was there, so he got a job. You never know. Hide in plain day.
Oh, hide in plain sight.
Plain sight, yeah.
Shout out to suppliers out there. And
Celebrity Supplier.
yeah, celebrity suppliers that
And y'all real. Y'all held it down.
Definitely.
Nobody know none of y'all.
Facts.
Y'all held it
nobody
down.
know none of these niggas.
None of them. Y'all held it down.
But they probably was extras though. Damn. It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Niggas know how to move.
Yeah, that's how you move though.
Move.
Shit.
Very
Wish I was
discreet.
graceful. If I was grateful
I won't
enough,
say
boy.
nothing. Not me.
Rick, I ain't going nowhere. I'm waiting for a call. Wait for this call all week. It's gonna come. When it comes, that's gonna set it off the whole week.
Y'all won't see me for a little bit.
You know why you can't find none of them dudes that was supplying those people? Loyalty.
Yeah, they did a good job with that.
Loyalty.
Loyalty, loyalty,
Loyalty.
loyalty.
Loyalty is a word that people use. They misuse it like real, stand up nigga, all this same shit that just sounds good, sounds cool to say on social media. Loyalty, you gotta be loyal to something. You gotta be loyal to something. Some people loyal to money, some people loyal to their friends, some people loyal to only their family. You gotta figure out what you loyal to. What you loyal to?
My kids.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm loyal to people who are loyal to me. Goes both ways. You know what I mean? I'm not. Some people misuse loyalty, or some people are loyal to a flaw. They loyal to people who aren't loyal to them. I'm loyal to people who are loyal to me. You know what I mean? Like, it goes both ways. So I'm loyal to my friends. I'm loyal to people who I really consider my friends and my family. You know what I mean? It goes. It's a
But you got to be loyal to something. Shout out to the people loyal to the strip club. Yeah. Shout out to the strip club loyalists.
Loyal to the naked hustle.
Yeah, you know you got to be, but it's a misused term though because
I'm loyal to my goals too.
One thing I find is that females say that dudes would be more loyal to they homie than to they wives or girlfriends. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I actually agree with that. It's a different type of loyalty, though. It's a different type of loyalty when you're talking about the loyalty between brothers, homies, than the loyalty between my woman.
What is loyalty to you, though?
See, that's the thing. Is loyalty and faithfulness the same thing? Is it the same thing?
No, because then it would be the same word.
Polka. What's your Instagram name again? Boys. Yeah, you just made
Spoil
a little
sound. Spoil me foreign.
You made a little sound when he said that.
We did it at the same time.
It's loyalty and faithfulness the same thing?
It's not the same thing, but it goes hand in hand.
Okay, listen, check this out. This is not a love show. I'm going to throw this out there.
Right.
I think it's different.
What? It's different. I think it's different. Hold on. You're dealing with a dude. He taking care of all his business as far as man duties. Providing, protecting, satisfying, doing what he's supposed to do. But huh?
Allegedly.
No, man, this is what he doing.
No, you said satisfying. It's allegedly. But go ahead.
Okay. So
I'm just.
I don't know the topic. Go ahead.
And he the type of dude that he gonna ride for you. He gonna support you. He gonna be there for you. He fucking take a bullet for you, give a bullet for you. Like he with it. Okay, for you. He ain't playing about you, right? But he may play a little bit. He may have a couple things hid out in a couple places. You understand? Now, is he disloyal or is he unfaithful? Which is there a difference?
Unfaithful. He might be loyal, but he's definitely unfaithful.
Okay, so he's still loyal. Shout out to the loyal niggas. Shout out to the loyal niggas.
I mean, he's definitely unfaithful, but is it loyal when you know what you're doing can compromise what you have?
It's probably stupid. It's not unloyal.
But let's look at the definition.
At the day,
I like semantics.
Man is gonna be a man and a nigga's gonna be a nigga.
Uh oh.
They want to have his cake and eat it too. And at
Okay.
the same time, you feel like
You like cake, though.
So if a woman
You like
cheats, is
cake,
she
though?
loyal? Is she loyal? If a woman cheats, is she loyal or disloyal?
See, now
you know I'm going. You know I always reverse it.
This is not about.
Because they'll say that.
they'll
say that you're not loyal.
if a female is faithful to a nigga who's unfaithful to her, is she loyal or is she stupid?
That's a better question.
It's not a love show, sweetheart. So
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
you prepare the plates.
Yeah, you can miss us with that.
But what I'm saying is because if a guy, you know, we go back and forth about this all the time. But if a woman does what a guy does, you'll say that she's disloyal. No, it's not tit for tat. But because for a man, you'll say he's being loyal.
Know why she's disloyal?
You see what I'm? No. Before you say why she's disloyal, you're saying yes, she is disloyal.
Yes.
But what if she holds you down? But what if she holds you down? She holds it down the household. She making sure your kids is good. She making sure that she satisfy you. She's doing all the things that she needs to do in your relationship. But she just plays around a little bit.
All right, I see it that way.
Is she disloyal or is she loyal?
She's a hoe.
Oh, she's a
Before we get to all that,
yo, you know what we need?
It's a fucking hoe.
Can we put Ricky in this? Can we put Ricky from what's the name of here? Ricky.
Piece in there?
Yeah.
You do that
It
piece.
is
a way to
what's
do
name?
that.
I know.
Yeah.
Can we put that in there?
We gonna need it, yeah.
I need one too. I need one from It because they mentioned Georgie, and we need from
what?
Boys in the Hood. We need Ricky.
What's Georgie and what?
The movie It. The little boy name was Georgie.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like, hey, Georgie. But
there's no Mainos though.
There's
Nah.
a Jermaine somewhere.
Is Jermaine somewhere?
it's a Jermaine somewhere.
Got to be a Jermaine somewhere.
Jermaine, right? We gotta look it up.
Get
Joe Clark. Once again,
Joe Jackson.
Loyalty is giving or showing firm and constant support or allegiance to a person or institution. So, I guess you could say that is loyalty. You holding it down, you supporting the person and everything. So, but some people claim that they're loyal and then they are not loyal. Like they'll let their feelings get in the way of their loyalty.
What?
Like you ever had friends?
It's not a love show, man.
This ain't. I said friends.
Oh, okay.
You ever had friends that you felt like, you know what I mean, they were loyal? And like, I think you said this before about real niggas. Like, you don't know who's a real nigga or you don't know who's loyal until you are in a situation.
All those things need to be tested. All those things need to be tried. So even loyalty needs to be tested. How do you know how loyal you are if you've never been put in a situation to test that loyalty? And I'm talking about nigga shit, like as far as like, you know, put in a situation where you have to be loyal to your brother, your brotherhood.
Do you have any examples or like what is an example of like disloyalty or what is disloyalty?
Many examples of disloyalty. Where do I start? Backbiting.
What's backbiting?
Pillow talking, telling your brother business.
Right.
Outside of the family. Now we all have issues with each other, but we keep that amongst each other. Mm-hmm. You understand? He'll never hear about me talking about him to somebody outside of our circle. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. That's loyalty. Unloyal is me being a nigga like that. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Unloyal is making friends with niggas' enemies. Mm-hmm. You see? A friend of my enemy is an enemy of mine also. Right? Mm-hmm. So how the fuck you going? What we doing? Like,
not to cut you a true story, right? So me and my brother, not my brother Paul, but one of my homies that's like my brother, we sitting there at this restaurant in Brooklyn eating. And some dude that I don't care for, that's not really no beef, but I don't care for him. He walked in. So we sitting there talking, eating. So he reached over to try to give my man a handshake. And he told the nigga, I don't got no problem with you, but I don't feel comfortable shaking your hand in front of my man. And y'all got issues and y'all not cool.
That's right.
And told him straight like that.
I've done
his
that.
hand back and keep it moving.
Many times. I've done that.
Loyalty. I'm not.
Loyalty.
You got no problem, but you don't fuck with my man, so how can I fuck with you?
Like, look, listen, homie. I ain't even gonna be phony with you. Mm-hmm. I ain't even gonna play with you and act like it's like that. You know what it is. Let's not even be phony, man. Mm-hmm. Let's just keep it like that. We ain't gonna be acting like taking pictures, buddy. We ain't even gonna play that. So you got to draw the line with loyalty. You got to draw a line, mm-hmm. one side or the other. Mm-hmm. That's loyalty. You understand? So at some point, you got to know who you are and who. It could be whatever, like loyal to your family or because it's still all the principle is still the same thing. Mm-hmm. So you gotta pick a side. So
I think that's the worst disloyalty. The worst kind of disloyalty that hurts me most
is what?
It's from family. That's the worst. Mm-hmm. Now, somebody I grew up with is like family. He do some disloyal shit. I can take that, but nigga, we family.
Most of the time, it be your family.
We got the same grandma. It is because those are the ones that know you. They feel comfortable because they know you're not going to cross a certain line. I can't smoke you, then look at my aunt's face, and I'm gonna be hurt. Mm-hmm. Can't look at my grandmother after I done put you down, and then I can't do it. So you know I can't do it. So it's a line. So you cross that line because you know it's a line that I'm not gonna cross.
Right.
Now you always the ones that get under your skin, the ones that anger you the most is the family, the people that you love. Cause they
people that you listen. Men offend, right? Love is offensive because who's going to go and offend you more? A person on the outside or a person that's on the inside? Who's going to go in your closet and just take what they want?
Mm-hmm. Inside people.
Without asking you? It's inside. Because
they feel a sense of entitlement.
Because love
like
is not endured by pain though. There's no fear of pain because it's love, right? So it's like, oh man, it's Ricky. I'm just going in and take this. You understand what I'm saying?
I think I have a problem with that too.
What?
Like certain people, like my brother Paul, maybe you. I feel certain things like I'm not like because I feel it's back and forth. Like if I go to my brother's house, I might go in the refrigerator, eat some. Who's this?
Right.
I don't care what this is. Nigga, I'm eating. I'm hungry.
Right.
It's the same way. You come to my house,
right.
nigga. You can do what you want to do. It's the certain type of love. So I don't feel like, yo, could they mind if I eat this?
Right.
If I have a drink. I'm walking in here. I'm opening what I want. I'm sitting down, shoes off. I'm getting relaxed, like it's my home because I open the same.
That's
doors as
established.
Right.
But I won't go to. Even though I might be cool with them, I might not go to golf house walking in like, yo, go fuck you down here, bro. Let me see this. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna sit down like, yo, you mind get a glass of water, bro?
Right.
Certain thing, but I have a problem with that. I don't know if it's a problem, but certain people, I'm not listening.
But you should know. You should know what type of relationship that you have with these people. I mean, some people cross lines, like you said, like family and stuff like that, because they feel a sense of entitlement. Oh, I could say this. He ain't gonna do nothing.
I think I
could do this.
Some lines with my brothers because that's my brother. Like,
We always cross lines.
do we?
so you gotta tie your
Don't
shoe,
we?
bro.
You crossed the line earlier.
No, you
crossed the line earlier. I let you slide.
You crossed the line
Crossed the
earlier.
line earlier. I let you slide.
Rick.
Shout out to Georgie.
Rick,
Shout out to Georgie. You almost attacked me earlier.
Rick, who crossed the line?
Yo, listen.
Rick,
Crossed the line.
My name is not Rick. My name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
you crossed
Shout
the line.
out to your favorite tomboy. Right there.
Wow.
She almost attacked me downstairs
No,
in the studio.
You started with me. Once again, I wasn't even having a conversation with you. You started getting loud when you stood up on me. Yeah, you don't want to talk about that.
Standing, so you have to equal me
Right,
up.
you was already.
Wow,
right,
Rick,
you was
it's
over me.
always
I had to
you.
stand up and at
I'm
least-
just calling a fair shot.
Damn, like I didn't. You
did
saying
nothing-
it.
you did nothing but-
You presenting that like you was sitting down and I stood up over you.
Yeah.
You was standing over me.
You got up and you reached over.
So I got up and explained to you.
Oh,
She said it was a reach.
explained.
She said it was a reach.
Yo, go.
She said it was a reach.
Who did the reach, go?
It was a reach.
Gov.
You did the reach. There you go. You did the reach. There you go, right there.
But Gov, was
That
I
was a
not
reach.
calm?
What?
When I was talking to you,
No.
who started yelling first?
No.
Who started yelling?
He did, of course, because he always raises his voice.
Exactly. He
You matched that
started
energy
yelling.
quick, and then
And
you-
I said, what's your problem?
Now, you
Right?
matched that energy
I
and went
said,
all the way
what's
to
your
the top.
problem? I even
up
tried to
it.
ignore him and said, I'm talking to you,
George, you
right?
did
She said, yo, look. She said, yo, I ain't one of these bitches.
Oh, yeah, that's she. Yeah, she's trying to tell you who she is.
I'm not one of these bitches.
I'm like,
Okay?
I don't understand. what
Nigga,
you like.
I didn't understand that neither. I'm like, okay. Which bitch she talking about? Like, which bitch who she talking about?
don't know. Whoever you thought she was,
What happened to
just-
fine
there
young
you go.
ladies, though? Like, I mean, black women need to be saved. Like, they need to be
Yeah, all that
protected.
out
Like,
the window when they try to
all
get
that
their
went
point
out
across.
the window when she arguing with me. I'm not one of these bitches.
Every time I say something, you always
Black
got
women got to
something to
protect
say.
us so they was. When they
Yeah,
talk
what
about
happened
each
to
He
other.
black-
started with
protect us, the black
me.
queens. The black
I was
queens.
minding my business, having a whole conversation. You got mad because you don't listen. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what's your problem? But why are you so mad? You started escalating.
Escalated.
And,
Look.
and I asked you
Black
what
man
the
always
problem
escalating.
was.
Black man escalated
You
on the
started
black
escalating.
woman.
I asked you what the problem was. I was calm. You kept going. Once you stood up, like once you just started going, it was like no, like what is
Once
your
I started
problem?
going, it was no.
What is your problem?
No going back.
Yeah, what is your problem?
Shout out to the black queens out there. I don't know who she was talking about, but shout out to all the queens out there in the world. You know, you can't never say that though. I'm not one of those beautiful queens. You can't. That's not that good.
No, because a
I'm not
beautiful.
one of these ladies.
Because if it was a beautiful queen, you wouldn't have spoken to her in such a manner, and I
wasn't
wouldn't have
speaking
to
in a
have
manner like
speaking
that.
in such a manner.
I wasn't
so
even
I had to
cursing.
let you know.
I wasn't even
whoever
cursing.
you be trying to overpower, I'm not them.
Woo! Overpower. Good word. Hold on. Good word. I just got checked.
I just be my
And here's the
business
thing,
and
though.
drinking
I was
water.
like, so I felt like you was coming at me with a lot of aggression. It was like maybe, I'm like, am I Queen's flip? Am I flip? Like, was this some of the energy that you had for him? Because it was like,
She teed off on him. She wanted
yeah,
shit though.
word. I don't want no. Well, listen. Public service announcement. I don't want no smoke. All right, just throwing that out there.
I even told you I loved you in the midst of an argument.
Oh, but
over.
yeah, it was a different type of love.
It was like Lucky I Love You, nigga. I hurt you right
bro.
now.
Definitely.
It's one of those.
It was definitely.
It was a family thing.
Yeah.
It was a family thing.
Luck, because because you lucky I love you, nigga. Because if I didn't, I would have stabbed your ass. It was that kind of, you know what I mean? But it was all good. I love you too, though. It's all good. But was that some of that Queen's Flip energy?
No, that was your energy.
Oh, that was for me.
That was all for you.
And nothing to do with Flip.
Nothing. That was all for you.
It's all good, man. It's all love. It's all love, man. Chase your dreams, man. Be great.
You chase yours too.
Every day you got another day, another shot at being great.
Yes.
So be that. Never give up.
I work on myself every day.
You work on yourself?
Yes.
That's good.
I hope you work on yourself too.
I
Yeah.
do, but it's like after a certain time, it's like working on myself stops. Like after 12.
You petty. You mad petty. You are petty, Hardaway, petty wop. You are petty, and you like picking. You be picking.
I didn't know.
Once you learn that,
I didn't know.
I'm
can't
learning.
affect you.
I've been, but just every once and again, like every now and then, I already know he's gonna affect me, and then I'm gonna be tight that I let him affect me. But he's a pick. He likes to pick. It's okay though.
It's all love, man.
he tried, yeah.
It's all love.
See, you know how to deal with him, and you know, you have a different type of,
And he knows not to play with me too much.
and you're a man, so it's different.
I almost went upside this nigga head so many times. Like, stop it. Don't let him. Please. Don't let the size make you think that, you know, I didn't ever try him.
Try Jesus.
Yeah.
Not me.
Because I throw hands.
I tried him many nights. He fucked my situation up with a nice start.
We're not going to talk about that right now.
Night on 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit.
No, dude, listen.
I was 2 seconds off this nigga.
Yeah, he's a fucking lie, nigga. He's a fucking lie.
Nigga don't listen, man.
That's the thing. See, he don't listen.
Fucking lie.
The only why I was mad because him not listening was always.
I was mad because I had something in the car waiting for
See?
me.
It's gonna affect me though.
Now
What?
you understand.
What's gonna affect you?
You not
That
listening
situation would
affects
affect
him.
me. If it wasn't gonna affect me, I wouldn't even went that hard. But it's gonna affect me.
What's gonna affect you?
That situation would affect me. What you was trying to do, because it's not. Understand when he gets angry, it's not like when we walk into a place, it's not 4 dudes. It's not just 4 guys walking in the place. It's Maino and his entourage. Mm-hmm. So identify us. Who did it or what happened?
At Maino and his entourage.
So them hip hop niggas already know it's me.
Oh.
I'm number 2. I'm right there. So even if I wasn't there, they're gonna come see if I was there. So I'm
He
saying,
don't be
you
thinking
can't do
sometimes.
that. You gotta
Wise man seek wise counsel, right? So this is why we got wise
That's
counsel.
what you
right
said
here.
earlier, right?
Exactly.
That's just one
And
of
this
those.
is kitchen
This
talk.
one is go-to lines.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh wow. This looks. We got it's 4 shrimp right here. I like that. It's nice. Thank you.
Oh, please, hold on. Pass mine back.
Nice.
Don't bring me no 4 shrimp, sweetie.
Thank you.
I'm not a 4 shrimp type nigga. Look at me. Look at me. Look at
Ooh,
me.
it's the mac
You
and
gonna
cheese for me.
Can't do nothing with it.
It's the mac and cheese for me. Thank you. In a good proportion, too.
I like that. She knew I wasn't with the cheese. Yeah. Still 5. Okay. You good.
You know what it is. You know what we about. Episode what? 19?
19.
Shout out to Spoil Me Foreign.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out to all the people that hit me up that's following us. Our true supporters. Shout out to the
Shout out
schools.
to
Love y'all
all,
too.
yes, and shout out to the dude. I was on a train the other day, and somebody.
You found somebody?
No, shut up.
a
But
fan.
somebody approached me.
Said what?
They said they knew who I was, even with the mask on.
Oh,
And they said they watched the show, keep doing what you're doing. He didn't tell me his name, but if you're watching the show, I appreciate you. Even though I told you that, but I appreciate everybody who tunes in. I appreciate all of the supporters and everybody who's rocking with us. I appreciate the people who got
Shout out
something to
Monique.
say.
Her name Monique. She hit me up.
Thank
She was
you.
in there.
but you found somebody that you want to be with?
Shout out to what's her name?
I was he got mad at me because somebody spotted me through the mask. I don't know how they knew it was me.
That's what I'm saying. He noticed me because of my eyes. He said,
I hope that nigga wasn't looking at my eyes. Man.
nah, but what's her name?
Hey. Kitchen Talk.
Yep. Shout out to Tanisha. I think I'm saying it right. It's either Tanisha. Shout out to her. She always hit me up or whatever. Shouting you out, baby girl. Thank you for always supporting.
Shout out to her. Episode 19. You know what it is. We be back. You heard?
Hold on.